Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the number one enemy of health, relationships, careers and even libido. My name is Marian Bourne and what I'm talking about is stress and how easy it is to work yourself into an early grave. This isn't a joke, it is for real. The Japanese have a word for it, Karoshi, which means death caused by overwork. So what does this look like? Well, you wake up every morning and you jump on the familiar treadmill of working hard and earning money. You've forgotten how to have fun. You're far too busy to take a holiday. If you do have time off, you take work with you. Effectively, of course, all you're really doing is you're just taking the office to a better location for a couple of weeks. You might be the person sitting by the pool, laptop open, checking emails, checking up on what's going on at the office. Long term, this isn't good for your health. So how would you know if you have a problem or you could be heading for a problem? Well, typically you wake up every morning exhausted. Despite an early night, despite 7 or 8 hours sleep, you are tired and you never feel refreshed. You find yourself snapping at your kids or your partner or your work colleagues. Maybe you even kick the cat. You might be thinking, none of this is new, none of it can be changed anyway. But what if I were to tell you, you can jump off the treadmill, you can get your energy back, and you can, and I believe you should, have some fun. Because this life is your only life. It's not a rehearsal. There are people who will tell you, if you're stressed at work, pull yourself together, pull your socks up and, just get on with it. Sadly, this doesn't work. Perhaps you know the book by Dr. Gabor Mate, When the Body Says No. In the book, he says that stress is the major factor in chronic illness. Would you agree with me that if you had some strategies or some skills to stay healthy and not go down the road to chronic illness, well, it could be useful? In case you're wondering, well, why should you listen to me and what do I know about stress? So for the last 20 years, I have treated hundreds of clients who walk through my door with chronic pain, back problems, gut issues. And practically all these clients told me stories of working round the clock, living in toxic relationships, never having enough time off to rest and recover, and even sitting in front of a computer screen for 12 hours a day. And I'm not immune either. I've had a diagnosis of autoimmune lupus, and I've hit burnout and crashed, not once, but twice. So there are two things that I would love you to take away from this video and indeed from my experience working with stress. And the two things are, firstly, that stress doesn't discriminate. From the CEO down, nobody is immune. And the second thing is that overworking is a real problem. And it has a big price, and that price is your health. That price could be Karoshi, death caused by overwork. By the way, the medical diagnosis of Karoshi is a heart attack or a stroke. If you've heard anything in this video that rings a bell, or you know anybody who you think could be working themselves into illness or even an early grave, I would love you to share this video or drop me a private message. I would really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for listening.